Good evening, South Florida. Thanks for joining us. I'm Shae Williams, bringing you the headlines you need to know from our partner, South Florida Gay News, brought to you by SunServe, a nonprofit agency providing mental health care and social services to the entire LGBTQ+ community. Visit them online at sunserve.org to learn more. We begin this week with the tragic news of a hit and run in Oakland Park. At approximately 10:30 p.m. on March 8th, an unidentified person was struck and killed by a car. The victim was crossing Oakland Park Boulevard at 9th Avenue. According to police, the driver slowed down and then kept on driving after hitting the person. The driver was in a white SUV and is still at large. From around the neighborhood, in a unanimous decision, Wilton Manor's commissioners voted to gender neutralize the city charter. There was no discussion as all 5 commissioners agreed to amend the city charter and remove gender markers. Wilton Manors joined cities such as Philadelphia, Portland, and Oregon, which have gone gender neutral. In national news, Representatives Takano and Brown introduced a bill that calls for creating a federal commission to investigate the historic and ongoing impacts of discriminatory military policies and practices on LGBTQ+ service members and veterans. HRC, the Minority Veterans of America, and the Modern Military Association of America announced their support for the bill. And now please welcome Ryan Young with this week's FlockFest Guide to Local Entertainment.
Thank you so much. We've got some really fun things for you to do this week. On Friday, mosey on down to Scandal's Saloon for DJ Don and Karaoke Fridays on the patio. Home of the $4 Fireball, the party starts at 8 p.m. Sunday just got an upgrade at Maddie's Wilton Park. Stop in for $3 mimosas, Bloody Marys, well drinks, and domestic beer. Sunday fun day at Maddie's. See you there. On Monday, FlockFest Events and Barita present Pride Mondays. From 6 p.m. to close, Barita donates 10% of their revenue to local LGBTQ nonprofits. This week's proceeds benefit the Gay Polo League, who's raising money for LGBTQ seniors in need. Join us beginning at 6 p.m. And FlockFest Events also presents Flamingo Wednesdays at Tats and Tacos. Come for great Mexican food and drink specials. 10% of dine-in revenue is donated this week to FlockFest. We hope to see you all there. You can review these picks on our social media platforms for location and details. Have a great week.
Thank you so much, Ryan. Now, from around the globe, conversion therapy can lead to psychological and emotional abuse that can cause irreversible damage. However, it's not banned in the United Kingdom. That's why an online petition was signed by more than 250,000 people to outlaw it. Prime Minister Boris Johnson said the practice was absolutely abhorrent and has no place in the UK. This week in sports news, Republicans around the country are targeting trans athletes, as if their desire to play sports is the greatest threat to the US. With Joe Biden reversing Trump-era anti-trans initiatives and the recent passage of the Equality Act, Republicans are desperately trying to use trans rights as their next big wedge issue. And from the world of entertainment, It's a Sin. The story of a group of London flatmates in the early 1980s is now available on HBO Max. It's a mini-series about a group of young queer people sharing a flat in London during the height of the AIDS epidemic, starring Neil Patrick Harris, Ollie Alexander, and Omari Douglas. This gripping tale is a must-see, but can be triggering for some. That's all for this week's headlines. Please visit sfgn.com to view these complete stories and more. Be sure to join us each Thursday for more from South Florida Gay News. Thanks again to Ryan Young for bringing us the FlockFest Events Guide. We look forward to seeing you again next week for all new headlines. Until then, I'm your anchor, Shae Williams, wishing you the best.